Guys, and welcome back to Hummingbird Acres, and today we are going to do something for the kids. We are going to create them a fairy garden so that they have another, that was dragonfly. So they have another place to play here on the homestead. So let's jump right into what we're going to do. So as you can see, the kids have kind of already taken over this area with some of their fairy stuff. So the first thing that I've got to do is clean all of this out. The soil level in this bed is kind of low, so I want to bring it up a little higher before we start building this fairy garden. The kids and I shopped for this fairy garden a couple of weeks ago. We went and got some plants for it and kind of discussed like what they wanted to do with it. And my aunt had some chicks and hens, and my thought for these is I'm going to drill a hole in the top of this stump and then plant these in the top, and they'll kind of just overflow over the top. And then I have this door here. And then my goal is to get to probably the dollar store to maybe get another one here so it looks like it's an apartment complex or something like that. But first I gotta get all this out. Next up, let's rake this and make it somewhat level and see exactly how much soil we should put into this. It's not as bad as I thought. The kids did add soil when I was digging things up the other day. Oh, I found a turtle. So it looks like we just need a little bit, and I had a couple of pots here with some soil, so let's dump. Oh, this one had some weeds, I guess, which is fine, because what I am going to do is cover this with landscape mesh just to keep some of the weeds and stuff down, because the kids are not going to weed this. Tag out. Alright, let's see if that is enough to get this pretty level. Alright, cool. Let's get our landscaping mesh and some of our landscaping staples. This was a piece of leftover that we had. I'm hoping it will fit so I don't have to cut more. Yep, it will. So what we're going to do is I have found, if you're using a cut edge, if you turn it down a little bit, it does not seem to want to fray as much. Landscape staples are in. Now let's start working on putting these plants in. First though, I'm going to put the apartment back in here. And might need to find some rocks. add some rocks in here to make it so this thing sits a little sturdier and a little more level. I think that is perfect. Put chicks and hens back up. And then I think we're gonna do these right here. This big sedum will come this way, kind of so it hangs over the box. And then the kids really wanted a pool, so I'm thinking I'll burn the landscaping mesh and I'll sink this in as like a pond pool that they can play in. And then my thought is, these can maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll put these like in the corners? I don't know about these yet. We'll have to see. And then my plan is we will get a bunch of like rocks and stones, and then they can go in, and then the houses will kind of sit in amongst the rocks and the stones. Putting this landscaping mesh down is also going to help keep these things kind of cleaner because they look a little dirty. Have some big rocks here. Maybe these could go around the pool. Where is, oh, here's my door. That I'm gonna have to get some glue to glue that on. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's burn these holes so that we can plant the plants first. So this is a New Guinea impatient, is what we are putting in this hole. We actually have two of them. And it's pretty soft, just using the edge. Not exactly how I wanted this one in here, but I think it will work. This is the piece that broke off, so it's a pretty decent sized piece. I'm gonna cut these and put them in water and see if I can get them to root. And then we can add them to our bigger pollinator garden. All right, before I do anything else, I'm gonna give everything a good drink of water. All right, so let's work on, now that I got this all wet, let's work on the pool area. Oh, I think that's perfect. And then look, we can use these to go around the pool. I wonder if we have any more. All right, might have to get a couple more of those. And then, actually, let's pull this out first. I'm gonna rinse this off. All right, now I can put the pool in. Have all these little rocks around it. And then what we'll do is take the gems that are blue, and they can go in. do think maybe we should put one more plant. I don't know, we could probably do 2. No, I think just one more plant over here, and then the other one we'll put somewhere else. So we'll burn that in a second. Definitely think we're gonna need some more like rocks and gravel to make it so that some of these fairy houses stick like in the ground, but that's no big deal. We will get them. I am loving how this is all coming together. The last thing I want to do for this today is I want to go and get a couple more stumps so that all the kids can then sit around the fairy garden and play. All right, we're gonna pause for now on this project until we can get some more supplies, but I think it looks really cute. It's a good start. The kids will really like it.